Hello everybody, welcome back to City Skylines with me, Biffa, and today we're going to be doing a lot of work on New Brewburgh. As we're heading into the city here, we've got all these open spaces that we've done nothing with yet as we've been building up all of our population around. Here we go, some more empty spaces around the car park here, and we are going to be filling all of these up. Now, over the past sort of, oh man, it's felt like 2 weeks. I have had probably the worst cold I've had since I had COVID. So it's been not much fun, to be honest, but I wanted to record something. So I sat down and I thought, well, I can fill up this area. I can do like a mega time lapse and just build a whole load of stuff. So that's what I did. All of this open flat area here. We're going for a lot of low density stuff. Or medium buildings to try and sort of build that height up to the high density stuff we've got in the middle. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this. It's about 5 or 6 minutes long, something like that, and once we've done that, we'll dive into the video and take a look at what we've done. Let's go.
Stranger, why are you acting like a stranger? You've been missing from Earth lately, and I don't know if I can go on. Stranger, why are you acting like a stranger? You've been missing from Earth lately, and I don't know if I can go on. stranger. You've been missing from Earth lately, and I don't know if I can go on. Stranger, why are you acting like a stranger? You've been missing from Earth lately, and I don't know if I can go on.
Right, let's take a look around at what we've done over here and just discuss some of the implications on the city. And there's a lot of, there's a few changes I need to make as well. Oh, before I forget, loads of comments about these bus stops over here. I made them myself with the pergolas and the little seats, and then I forgot to actually put the bus line into the bus stops that were there, which we have now done. There we go. Which reminds me again that we had an issue round here on the tram on the outside. It wasn't being used by anybody. And what was happening was, yeah, there was a weird sort of bug where when you place one of these stops over on this side, it jumped over to there for some unknown reason. I don't know why. These are road builder roads, so whether there was a place where you got to be careful where you click it or something, but it meant they jumped over, and it meant the trams were all messed up. So I've gone all the way around. Oh, we've got a fire, and I've sorted out all of those. Services is one thing we don't have in here, which we're definitely going to have to do, and I want to check whether you've been dispatched from too far away. Nope, not too far away. I mean, that is quite a far away, isn't it? Maybe let's see if we can pop in here a little fire engine, or should we? Let's leave it and see what happens, whether they get there in time or not. I don't know. But the trams are getting much more use now. So if we dive into our trams on here, there we go. So it's the yellow and the green. What's funny is they'll use the one going one way, but not the other way. I've literally just set this up and fixed it about 10 minutes ago. So I think what's happening is, which is the one they're using? The yellow. So it's the one that's going clockwise. I think a lot of this being residential is they're using it clockwise. They're getting all the way around here. And maybe that's a quicker route than to get to commercial. So there's offices over here, there's commercial over here. Whereas if you go the other way, what are we passing? I mean, there is some commercial there, but it's maybe not as easy to walk to it. So it might change as we add in some more crossings and some more paths and that sort of thing, which is something we're going to do. Let us take a look at this little area here. I liked this. Now, the idea behind this, with all these small houses and the different setup in each of with the paths here and the trees, was, I don't know whether you've ever seen, you'll get plots of land sometimes that are put aside for development by individuals. So they'll design and build their own house. Obviously, all of these houses are the same. I would say they're lower income, smaller houses. But what I was thinking was, each of these plots of land, these people get together themselves, and then they decide how the gardens out the back want to be set up and divided. That was a quick auto save. Let's have a sip of tea. So then you end up with all these different designs with the gardens and the paths and the trees. So it just adds a little bit of, yeah, it looks nice, looks a little bit different. I like it, I like it. To help with the transition down from the very tall high density buildings down to this low residential density here, we've got some of these smaller buildings. So we've got the mixed housing. Again, we've got the shops running down this road here. We might change up that road. We'll have a think about that. I moved the hospital as well. It was a big problem. It was in this block, and the ambulances were coming out trying to get into our square about, and it was just causing nothing but problems. So now they come down onto this side road, and they either back round the back and go that way, or they can get on this fast road and go other places in the city. So that's been working a lot better. And then over here we've got a little bit of low rent housing. I mean, we're forever going to have needs of everything now as the city grows. Yeah, a little bit of that, some parking. We've got some space around the back here for some decorating and detailing. And then some row houses everywhere. I don't know why these ones haven't... Oops, why these ones haven't popped in. I'll tell you what it is. I do know. They built off the side, haven't they? Let's just remove all of those. There we go. And we're going to take out There we go. That there. And hopefully these will build in. They should be building in on there. Maybe we'll leave it and we'll see what happens. There's all the people leaving. Anyway, yeah, very good. And then lots of row houses round here. And then we've got these little gaps through the middle, which we are going to pop some parks and things. But I quite like the aesthetic of the row houses here and the row houses just on this section, up and down this road, but not on this section. That gives us that view all the way through to that cathedral or whatever it is. But I like the way that that comes down. And as we cross over the river, we're probably not going to keep all of this farmland. Some of this is going to be sold off. I would say even the whole of this section, this side of this road, and that'll all be low density housing as well. And we'd definitely move away from the grid once we get over here. We might even set up the roads this sort of shape, but we're taking into consideration the lie of the land as well. Let's have a look at some of the services. I'm thinking of this little spot over here. Now that we've done this, let's have a look at our schools. Here we go. So what do we have over here? So the nearest city high school is rammed. This elementary is going to be rammed easily. These ones, they're all rammed, aren't they? Yeah, so we basically need all the schools in here. So let's just get rid of that. And I'm thinking, I mean, the small elementary, what does that hold? 400, 1,000. But these elementary schools are quite large, aren't they? And take up a lot of space. And we've not left ourselves a huge amount of space, have we, with all of this? So maybe the small elementary school will be good. I was hoping we could sort of fit that in there. That road connects over there. So actually, if I carefully pick one of those, I'm going to break that off there. Going to delete that, delete that. That should be okay. And then can we fit that in there? I'm going to anarchy it in because I'm then going to use the move it mod. And we're just going to move that node back a bit. There we go. And we'll have that connect up there. So that will give us, what is the capacity? Not a huge amount. 400. Okay, that's not too bad. And then we can add on the extension wing for more pupils. Do we have any space for that? No, because we've got all these houses in. Maybe we'll go with that for now. And what's that? A gymnasium again. Oh man, I forgot these have got all these extra huge extensions. Well, let's leave that one there like that. Just thinking whether we could remove some of the houses. I mean, we've got this section over here, which if we pop some paths and things, that could actually be quite good. Yeah, let's maybe do that. Let's go for this one in here, but we're going to sort of change things around a bit. So let's pick of the standard road. Going to get that lined up in the middle, and that's going to come across 180 like that. Is that 180? That is 180, but it's a bit of a slope, isn't it? Let's just level this out. We're going to take that and Control H that to there. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll grab this one, get that height, and we'll just sort of bring that back enough like that. And then we'll just smooth out around it. That'll be good. Then we'll pop that up against there, but then I'm going to upgrade this one as well. So extension wing, I'm going to go for 2. And then we're going to go for the gymnasium. Oh, it won't snap against those, which is weird, but it will snap against that. And that's overlapping that building there. Well, that's a little bit annoying, isn't it? Maybe we oh no, we can undo the snapping. There we go. Perfect. So if we pop this in here after we've flattened the land out a bit. Yeah, and I knew it was going to say that. So then we can get this one. Maybe just sort of draw that into there and down to here. And then everybody's happy. And that's a bit of a complex now, isn't it? I'm liking the look of that. Very good, very good. And then I really feel like we need some parking here. So I'm actually going to grab this road. We're going to bring it a tiny bit further and bring that up there. Yeah, definitely. And then we're going to pop some parking in there. Let's have a look. It's going to be a reasonable sized parking lot. That is a modest parking lot, which is not what I was thinking. Medium. The wide one would have been good. The large one. Yeah, do you know what? We're going to flatten the land out a little bit more over here. And we're going to pop that one in there. Now, I think that's going to help provide parking for the school and for everything. So can't complain about that. We'll smooth that out a little bit. And what we might just do here is grab a path and just line that up here. I'm going to bring that all the way through to there and pop a crossing in. Yeah, there we go. So hopefully that will get used. And then also down here, could we bring this back a bit? Why is that not letting me bring this back over here? That's a little bit weird. How about we just delete it then? Oh, that's funny. That bit there doesn't want to get deleted. Do you know what? We'll leave it. We'll leave it. We'll add like a few little bushes and things down here. Make it look like it's supposed to be there. Let's get rid of that tree. I think that tree's in the way. Yeah, and then we'll do There we go. Looks like it's supposed to be there, and that's fine. And then we set a path going up and over the top here, didn't we, to help people get in and out. There we go, excellent. And we've got crossings over there, which is good. We've got crossings over here, which is what we want. Yeah, so that probably is nowhere near enough. Elementary school, but we're going to go with that. City Elementary School, small high school. This is what we're looking for. 400 capacity again. And again, it's finding a spot for that. I mean, could we nestle that in the grounds over here? Would that work? I don't think so. There's a piece of land in here, which I think could be quite good. I'm just thinking how we're going to get access to it for the cars. I think this one here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off those like so, and that side. Yeah, there we go. And then again, I'm going to just stick with the alleyway. I think it's quite a good road for this sort of stuff. If we go, yeah, that's not going to connect up to there. That's going to go like that. And then that one should be able to fit in there. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, everybody's happy. Excellent. That is a nice looking building with a bit of a quadrangle out the back. We might have called that one. And then we've got the high school sports, the extension wing. So at the minute that's got 400. The extension wing gives us another 100. And that wants to sort of snap. Could we have that down here somewhere? I'm going to anarchy that in there because that should be fine. And we've got the sports field. How big's that? No, we won't be going for that. Can I do another one of those? No. I think that's okay. Yeah, very good. And then even down here, I would put some parking off the main road because I don't think that'll be a problem. If we go for one of these smaller, long, thin ones, how would that fit in? I mean, this is quite a busy road actually coming in and out, so probably not the best place. We've got this road over here, haven't we? Let's pick a pick of that and bring that out this way. There we go. We're going to add a little path in here so people can walk one side to the other. There we go. Excellent. I feel like we need a little path in here so they can walk through there. Very good. And then definitely a decent sized parking lot. Medium maybe. Let's go for that. So why are you complaining then? What is your problem? Okay, let's try the move it mod and just see if we can. Okay, so I move you down here, you're happy. Over there, you're not happy. That's it, that's good. Now I'll just get rid of the trees. There we go, and that should be good. By the way, we've got a lot of people moving in, so if you spot any sort of traffic around the place, don't be too concerned, it'll be fine. Right, so we want to start adding in some walking paths from some of these road ends to places like this and add some crossings so people can get in and out. This one here, if we sort of add one down the side, so they can walk down there, they can get there, and we've definitely got crossings. Oh, crossings right there. That would be absolutely fantastic. And then as we go along, where's our next crossings? I'm saying crossings, aren't I? I meant stops. So we've got stops here, got stops there. We don't have bus stops in here. I'm just wondering whether to add more. I mean, I've sort of spaced these out a bit, but I think there's so many people living here. Would they walk that far? I think they would. I think we're okay. So maybe then what I'll do is like little ends like this. We get those in with some crossings. Does that add lights? It doesn't automatically add lights. I know that pole's in the middle of the road. I think that is something I might have to just live with. Can I add a light on there? No, it won't let me. And that's with anarchy on. Let's try with anarchy off. No. Okay, it's going to be take your life in your own hands and get across there type of deal. So then we've got this one here, so they can walk out there. Oh man, we've got so many traffic lights we don't want. Don't want that, don't want that. I'll have to go around and check that. So then I'm thinking this little bit along the back here, we could go for, yeah, let's take off those curbs. So that's this one again. That was me using the curbs to block any zoning like that appearing where I didn't want it. So let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that again. And then I'm going to run. Thank you very much. Sort of wiggle one of these along the back like so. Yeah, I'll bring that in there, and then we'll add a crossing again right there so they can get in and out. Excellent. So then we've got another one over here. Let's just look at what we've got going on here. So someone there's got to walk all the way around, whereas we know we've got bus stops on here, so we can literally do that. Is that not connected? Yes, that's connected. So they can now walk around and get in and out of there. The next stops were just along here, weren't they? Yeah. And again, we've got one of these. So what have we got going on there? Oh, there's a bit of a wall there, isn't there? So that isn't going to work. So they are going to have to walk around because of the wall. Could we squeeze this in here? Like so. We can. And then I can bring that all the way along there up to the corner. And then we're going to sort of ignore the fact there's a little bit of a wall there, and they'll be able to get up and out. Excellent. Next is all over here, and we do have some paths, although that's a long way round to go if you're going to be in the school. So here, I think we need to do a little bit of slopification. Let's make this a lot smaller. So we're going to go from there, from here, and just sort of bring that down like so. So yeah, that was where the stops were. So then if we get this, and we can sort of follow that up, and then that can literally come in. Do I want to add a crossing there? I will add a crossing there. Oh, that's probably the other reason why they're not using the one going the other way. We've had no crossings, have we? Or not many crossings for getting from one side to the other with everything that we're doing here. So, yeah. Okay, there we go. We're learning. Let's pop this back down again. Just add... Yeah, I feel like I want to do that. I don't feel like I want a crossing there. Won't let me take it away. We'll have a traffic light on that crossing. That's what I mean. Okay, the rest, there's paths everywhere on these. So this should all be okay. This you can sort of walk to the end, get in and out. We've done that end. This end here, I'm going to add a little path sneaking up the side like that. And then like that. There we go. Somebody using it already. And then what I'd probably do... Oh, that's looking a bit weird there, isn't it? Let's cancel that. It's because I'm squeezing it in amongst other things. Let's pick a picker and see if we can get this to... I'll tell you what we could do is do that. Force it to the ground and hope we don't corrupt our save. There we go. Excellent. And then what I was going to do is do the same down here as well. There we go, so people can walk around that way and have access to everything. Brilliant. These have all got pretty good path access everywhere. I'm going to add one more in there. There we go. So anybody walking through here can get round. That's all got good access. These have all got good access. I think for good access, that will do for now. Brilliant. Just looking at this here, that one there. Yeah, I think we're okay. I think we're fine. So we've checked the schools. I mean, I've got to be honest. I'd imagine those schools we put in like 2 seconds ago are probably like all filled up already. Let's have a look. 400 out of 400, 150 out of 500. Okay, so maybe another elementary school. What's this one doing? 600 out of 600. Oh, man alive. I think it might just be something we'll have to just go with the flow. It's not perfect, but that'll have to be it. So now really we need to check our other services. So if we have a look on here, we've got the hospital right there. We've got the crematorium, which is just across the way, and I've actually added in Hearst Garage because we had a bit of a problem, but it's all been taken care of now. So then fire, I think that's got sorted. Nobody's house has burnt down. Everybody's happy. That's fine. And then police. Actually, if we do it in this view, then we can actually see where they are. I mean, police coverage all the way over there, and it's still doing okay. As always, the city police efficiency 107%. Doing a fantastic job. So that's not too bad, is it? And then basically it's parks. We've got no parks in this section. We've got loads of parks everywhere else, but nothing in here. And I was just thinking whether the back of these are able to have any like super long thin parks in like this, but I don't think that's going to work, is it? Which is a bit of a shame. I mean, around the back here it would be quite good for some of those parks. I mean, they do need to be snapping onto a road. Maybe we could just turn off some of the... I know this isn't exactly the place where I was going to do it, but yeah, if we do that on both sides, that's fine. Then that would definitely snap on there. I really want to sort of get it in there. Actually, no, that's okay. There. Would another one fit in? No. We can certainly expand this, couldn't we? Trying to get it to snap to 180 on the top one. There we go. We've got it in the end. Yeah, it doesn't seem right to me. What am I doing wrong? There we go. And then what we can do, if we've got that extended out like that, is then we can add an invisible pedestrian path through here. Whoops, as long as we don't touch the edge yet, that's fine. And that could just literally go all the way through. I mean, I'm assuming that some of this is going to be paths anyway, but it's not actually showing up as a path, is it? So I think maybe adding these in will actually make these act as a path. There we go. And then we'll do a couple through the middle here. So as long as that green line touches. Yep, that's fine. There we go, that's fine. And then we should be able to use the Picker mod to grab some of these props that are in here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's all gone a bit dark. We could just do a little bit of decoration like this. And we've got a lot of homeless people that suddenly decided to come and move in here. So I think that's just the way it is. So we get that there. We can have a little bit more park stuff over here. There we go. That's a lovely park. Can you hear me? Can you hear me over the top of everything? That's a lovely park then, and people will use that for walking through as well, which is fantastic. I always feel like I see a little space like this, I just think it needs parking out the back. Because this is like a shopping area, isn't it? What I want is a super thin road with parking on either side that we can add on there. Let's have a look at the road builder. What have we got available in parking? Only very wide roads with parking. Let's have a jump into here, and if I put parking, if I could spell parking, there we go, something super thin, one-way road with parking lot. This is the one I want. Alley with parking, 60 degrees. That sounds exactly like it. So we'll do that, place it. That is a bigger alley than I thought, but we're going to go with it. Let's move that along a bit. Yeah, this is what I want. So I've got anarchy on. So that's the only reason we're able to get this in here without messing everything up. I'm going to set that as ground level, and I'm going to move it across. Can I move it across a little bit more? No, I'll just have to do that. And I think that should be fine. Let's just have a quick look. It will be fine once we've used the move it mod a little bit just to get all of this. Control H at the same height as that. There we go. And then I am going to just move that down a tiny bit like that. I think that's good. A little bit of parking around the back for all of this. I am going to take the traffic lights off. Yep, excellent. And then we'll add, no, wrong menu. And then we'll add a few trees in here, just to sort of fill up that little area there. Yeah, that's okay. People are using it already. They can park for the park, or they can park for the shops. Yeah, very good, very good. And then other parks and playgrounds, I think these ones in here will be happy with some small ones, I'm sure. Thinking where else can we put some parks in here? I mean, we could put like a small park like this out the back. If we could get a road round there, which we're going to go back to our good old faithful alley, or could we do pedestrian street? I want a 1U pedestrian street. I thought I had one. 1U pedestrian street. Oh, that is nice. Let's just grab that. This is going to be difficult. I want that to snap in here. Yeah, maybe like that. Is that enough room to get round without causing an issue? That is making that side road there look really hawky-balky. Oh, it's because of the path, isn't it? Let's just get rid of that path and bring that in. I was hoping that was going to sort itself out, but do you know what? We'll go with it. It sort of makes sense with what we're doing, although I think we could manipulate that with the Move It mod. And like, no, that didn't do anything, did it? What about this one? You can sort of square it off a little bit more. Not really. I mean, you know, it's 6 of one, half a dozen to the other as to what that looks like, but we can still come off of there. Woo, mother. Let's do that and then bring that round that way. Yep, there we go. That works. Excellent. I wouldn't necessarily say that is 1U, is it? How big is the other one? 2-lane pedestrian street. Yeah, it is a lot thinner. It is a lot thinner. That's fine. We'll go with that. And then we could just add something like this at the back. There we go. That's what I was going for. And maybe even small plaza campfire. That's a big park. Yeah, we'll just pop a small playground in there as well. I think that'll be good. Then we can always add some trees and things around here. I do like the passage park that we've got, but I think that it's going to be too... Ooh. Now that could fit in there. I'll turn off Anarchy and just see what that's actually going to... Oh, it's going to like overlap with the... Yeah, it's going to be too big. I love that park, but it ain't going in there, is it? What about along the back here? I bet it could fit in there if we put zoning back onto this road. Excuse me. It annoys me that these all change order. I always forget what the symbols are for each mod, but I remember where they are. That's just how my brain works. This is the zoning toolkit. But I also forget, I remember the order. and then it all goes weird when they jump around. Is this going to actually let me do the zoning on the side that I want? I'm just going to put zoning on both sides. Is it not going to let me? I'm doing the upgrade tool. It's not letting me. And that's because this road, when it was made with the road builder, didn't have zoning on it. Well, I'm just going to create this new one that's now going to let you have zoning on. There's still no zoning on there, so we'll just, it means I get an extra piece of road, which I don't really want, but let's just see whether I can now add zoning. Yeah, it's still not doing it, is it? That is a shame. So now I'm wondering whether I could bring a road in from somewhere else to build up against. I mean, we could have like an alley running along here, but that would just be too much. We could have another little road coming off of here. I mean, there's a lot of roads coming off of here. Maybe we could just do like this. If we go, say, from there, is that, what is that down there? Oh, there's not literally nothing there. That's fine. So we could come from here like that and then go across like that. That doesn't, yeah, that's fine. We'll leave the crossing in. There's no lights in there. Okay. And then we'll add this onto here. Ah, I've done it with no zoning, haven't I? I've done it with zoning on the wrong side. There we go. Nope, let's try that again. So zoning, upgrade. There we go. We got there in the end. Oh man, seriously, is this not going to clip onto here? What is the problem? What is the problem? There's plenty of room. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to get... Oh no, there's not plenty of room because of that building up there. We're going to make this work. We are going to make this work. So we're going to take this and that, and we're going to bring that back to a reasonable spot. I think that works okay. And then we'll try again. Yeah, we've got anarchy on, have we? No, we'll put anarchy on, because then what I'm going to do is, I'm just wondering whether to take a path that's there. Come on. Yep, that's it. In. Good, we've got it. Right, and then I'm going to use that, and I'm going to move this over, so it is outside of the realms of that, and then we can extend this as well. I was hoping I could pick a pick of that path, but I don't think I can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use a little walk-in thing. Let's just do that. And I want that to hook up to down here. So people are going to use that for walking. Excellent. And then, am I right in saying that this little thing over the top is what I'm looking to? No, that's not what I want, is it? But I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to drag this out like this and say this is the way people are walking. And then there will be this path that I can, if I can be bothered, I could draw it in by hand, couldn't I? But I'm not sure I could be bothered. Did I just accidentally delete the whole thing? I think I did. Well, do you know what? We're just going to sort of like walk away from that and say that's a nice little park in there. I can't be bothered to do all that again. So we've got a few little things. So then to sort of finish off an area like this, we're going to go for, no, not that one. We're going to go for trees. We're going to go for a brush, and then we're going to go for this one, wild deciduous, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're going to go for wild deciduous. We don't want that big. We don't want anarchy on for sure. So that's good. And let's just quickly see. Let's go over here. See what that's going to give us. Okay, exceed city limits. Let's have a look down here. Yeah, that's the one that we want. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in all these little slots that we've got. I'm going to put the brush strength up to like 100. So it's like, is there space for a tree? You're going to pop a tree in there. There we go. Still not sure what to do about this bit down the back here. I'm going to leave that. I feel like I want to do something more hand-placed rather than just brushing some trees in. So we'll have a little think about that and see what we can do. But look, oh, look, everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. 94,000, nearly 95,000 we're up to. Oh, I'm thinking this little section here is looking absolutely brilliant. I've made it. I've managed to croak my way all the way to the end of the video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you as always for watching and all of your fantastic support with the likes, the comments and everything. I really do appreciate it. You have a great day and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.